First of all, we need to understand that the government sector is totally different than the private sector. Usually the private sector is defining per segment, financial, they have their own processes, SMB market, or each one of them has their own procedure. The government, you have everything, something for everything. And more than this, it's involving lots of departments that each one of them has different needs of ITs, different needs of security, different needs of classification. For example, you have the defense, you have the police, but in the other ends you have the tax authority or education. So each one of them has their own needs. So, and if you want to do it in a common way, you need to define, first of all, how you want to see the overall strategy. What is your overall strategy of the IT in the government side? And then you need to start to divide it to different segments, different sectors. Like, first of all, you define the policy or the strategy. When you finish the strategy, you're going down and you see, okay, what is my guideline now as an IT? There is an IT minister. Not in all the countries there is still have IT. Sometimes the IT minister is combined with the telecommunication minister or the information minister. Some of the country doesn't have it at all. So in my point of view, the IT respect or deserve almost independent sector or office in each government. So after they define the strategy, they need to put the guideline, and then once they finish with the guideline, they need to go down for each unit of the government and to define, for example, what is the internet security, what is the internet from networking point of view, and also from, for example, from end point of view, from PC point of view. It's not anymore only firewall. Firewall is mainly related to the network, for the connection in the internet, but when you are starting to involve PCs or laptop, this is another adventure that come to the market. So it's a full discipline, the protecting the laptop and the desktop. So once you define the strategy, the guideline, the domain that you want to deal, like endpoint, which means protecting the end user laptop or desktop, and the regular firewall organization, then you need to go one by one and classify what is the security or the IT classification that you need per each segment on this. So it's very, very complicated, because at the end of the day, it should be one big ceremony, or one big ceremony with one maestro that will play this concert. If I want to go down to what kind of segment you need to tread, so you need to tread the responsibility, the management, the rules, and then, for example, the physical security that you want. Then access control security, data security, what I mentioned in the endpoint, application security, network security, risk assessment. I think that it's very critical, becoming very critical, especially in the government sector. Security incident management. What you can see here, for example, is a product that we call DLP, data loss prevention. That means that sometimes you're selling wrong email to wrong address. And it's happened all the time. Instead of sending to a friend or colleague in your network, you have someone outside with a Gmail account, and you can sometimes send lots of wrong email, like even with data, with confidential data. So how can you prevent it? Because once you shoot it and you send it, that's it. So we have some product, especially also Check Point, but there are some other vendors that are putting a system that trying to prevent you from doing this kind of mistake. There are also incidents that already happened that you need to see how to manage it in the organization. So there are lots of topics that you need to address when you are trying to define and to put the right strategy for IT and security in the IT.